is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. The Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night. The first one falls.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Both good from the line that time. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They're coming into this
Down the court, 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym, Greg. I mean, the defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The 76ers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The 76ers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. First one falls for Tyler. He's checked in for Cleveland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Teams have tortured opponents defensively. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
Kevin, and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 20th in free throw percentage.
A shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. as they surged their way to a 14-2 start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
These teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The 76ers number 1.
What a show way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The first free throw is good. So he hits both.
Recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Can you believe the job they're doing?
To the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
The Cavaliers making a switch here.
One shot.
A three-point play chance here.
This hot, green light doesn't get much greener.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight, and you could see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.